It is Sunday night live. Punctual Pig, Sunday, May 5th, 2024, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Ken Domik going to Tim Hortons and getting 4 pizzas and a cookie in one sitting. Yeah, Mr. Diet, Mr. Carnivore. Then we got 2 vlogs. And we got stuff that's in here that's not in the preview. As always, we do more than just the preview, so don't just check the preview and go, oh, well, that's everything. Bye. There's other stuff in the preview. I mean, there's other stuff not in the preview. Pig, you gotta be tripping off your own feet right at the start. Okay. 4 pizzas at Tim Hortons. 4. You already said that. 4 pizzas at Tim Hortons. That's right. 4 pizzas at Tim Hortons and 2 vlogs. Let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze hound. Hack, e-beggar.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar.
Gravy train. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok.
On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok.
White.
On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok.
White. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian. White guy. Hitler flap.
Thank you very much.
White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze.
A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge.
I'm very uneducated.
Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off.
Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing.
Call me a sellout.
Screw off.
Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
Tangy.
I'm insane. Double.
Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have. No. It would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much.
Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck.
Shit.
Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in.
Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. That is up really high. That's kind of good. You guys will be able to see it better. Ooh la la. I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. All right, guys, there is your Tim Hortons pepperoni pizza. I think I can say this without any problems, but that is the best pizza I have ever had. I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. Cheese one. I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. Oh, this is the bacon one. I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. And here's your extreme close-up of the chicken parmesan flatbread pizza. Look, people, Batman. I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. Go out and get it now. I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat day. So yesterday I had to do my live stream because I'm very busy today doing stuff. I don't have the cash for that. 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 Make money for my life and my family. 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 Channel members for their monthly support.
That's for losers.
Make money for my life for their monthly support.
That's for losers.
Make money for my life for their monthly support.
That's for losers.
Make money for my life for their monthly support.
That's for losers.
Make money for my life. All right, vloggers, continuation. A piece of shit. So, now if you're a child, don't fucking watch this. Tim Hortons, Canada's coffee and donut shop, now sells pizza. I'm not kidding. Hey guys, it's Ken
With Ken Domik editing on the beat like a student.
from KBD Productions TV. Welcome back to another Ken Domik foodie adventure just for you and just for you. We are in the overcast, cloudy town of Stroud, Ontario, Canada at Tim Hortons to try 4 of their brand new pizzas. I don't know, McDonald's tried this and it didn't really work for them. It kind of wrecked their fast food times.
He should have said in January of this year, believe in me, and I'll believe in you. We'll support each other. And in a couple of months, I'll be stuffing myself with 4 pizzas at Tim's.
But let's see.
Hi, what can I get started for you today?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Excellent.
It's Smile Cookie Day.
It isn't? Okay, we'll have to do one of those. I'm definitely wanting to try all 4 of your pizzas, please.
You want to try all 4?
Yeah.
So do you want one of each?
Yeah, 1 pizza of each. You got
Okay.
Suzanne, say something. I want to put your avatar up. You got a Mr. Pig brother in it.
Got to try them all.
Anything else?
And the cookie, and I'll do a chocolate dip. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. Thanks.
Anything else with that?
That would be it. Thank you.
Okay, driving up.
So that was hassle-free today, people. Not, oh, we don't have the ingredients for 2 of them, and then I was going to have to travel all over Ontario to finish this video for you guys. So sometimes a video is flawless and works perfectly. Hello.
How are you?
All right, how you doing?
How are you?
Excellent.
It's 38.45. Is your cookie?
Oh, perfect.
These are gonna take like 2 minutes.
Okay, so it's
He doesn't miss bread, that's right. Because he managed to find it everywhere.
gonna take 2 minutes, but I've already planned out my parking spot.
It's your boy, Freddy King. You're the Fruity King. Thanks for coming in here, puppy.
It's right there. The donuts for Carol.
Donuts? Donuts? Donuts?
Donuts? Donuts? Donuts? Donuts?
Happy wife, happy life. And of course, ordering 4
Yeah, we're skinny. Brr.
pizzas at the drive-thru is taking a little bit longer, and now there's a traffic jam behind me. I apologize. I'm surprised you didn't ask me
Muppets.
to pull forward, but oh well. There's probably that one guy behind me who just wants a coffee.
Donuts, Muppets, and Victoria with big love. Thanks, Victoria. I've always wondered what hardware store Animal's standing in right there. Thanks, Victoria. You're the algorithm savior of the evening. Low and slow coming your way. Low and slow, big love. Your magic minute starts at 10:12 and goes at 10:13. Thanks very much, Victoria. We'll leave that there as we keep rolling.
There's a lineup of food on their counter. Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
You too. Everybody behind me is cheering. All right, let's park it. Smells good. All right, guys, we are all parked. Definitely taking that off. Window up, car off. Let's get out the trusty steering wheel tray and start eating, shall we? That is up really high. That's kind of good. You guys will be able to see it better.
Ooh la la.
Okay.
What does that mean? It's up really high so you guys can see it better. Ooh la la. I don't understand. It's like it's like, you know, so it's sitting up high so you can see what he's doing to himself, or he's got something to share with you. Let me run that one more time. I don't know. Sometimes his ooh la la's are just so effed up. I don't know what the F pig. It's like it's past 10 p.m. His shit is so fucked up. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Here it is. Can anyone figure it out?
Taking that off, window up, car off. Let's get out the trusty steering wheel tray and start eating, shall we? That is up really high. That's kind of good. You guys will be able to see it better.
Ooh la la.
Okay.
The only rejoinder I can come up with for that is the only thing around that shack in the Elf Village that's up really high is skinny.
So we got all 4 pizzas, I believe. There's the cheese, there's the pepperoni.
Yeah, it's basically everything, Ken. Everything you said you were going to avoid. Victoria, thanks. Thanks, Victoria. Victoria, thanks very much. Victoria, I just want to say something. I just want to take a minute to say, just want to say thanks.
Bacon and chicken parmesan. It doesn't look like they mark them in any way. And these are just flat bread pizzas. I guess we'll just try one at a time and we'll just take them as they come.
There's Suzanne. Suzanne made the extra effort. She got a Mr. Pig in there. A genuine Mr. Pig. That's a Joey Corporation. Oink, oink. Great job, Suzanne. Thanks for bringing oink, oink in there. Also known as Mr. Pig. Pig to pig.
All right, here we go. First one. And it's the pepperoni, which is probably the one I would normally get if I was hungry for a pizza.
And you wanted to gain a lot of weight. Oh, so Victoria says Animal is in a Costco in the UK. I love it. Animal's in a Costco in the UK.
At Tim Hortons. But
well, that's where they made the Muppet Show in the United Kingdom, so it actually makes sense.
Again, the main reason McDonald's stopped their amazing pizza that I loved to death was because it was hurting their fast food drive-through times. You just have a huge lineup of cars wanting pizza. So if you guys want to see a McDonald's pizza video, there'll be a link in the description.
Now watch, he doesn't know how to talk anymore. He says, Ben has never had pizza before, so we drove to the United States. What he was trying to say was he's never had McDonald's pizza before. So it's like he can barely speak English. Ben's never had pizza before. He was almost 20 at the time, so we drove to the USA. I'll run it one time. I just want to give you some lead in.
Where my son and I went to southern Ohio. We live in Ontario, Canada. We drove all the way down to southern Ohio just to have pizza because my son had never had pizza before and he wanted to try it. So we made a little road trip. Go check it out. Okay, let's go in for a quick close-up. All right, guys, there is your Tim Hortons pepperoni pizza.
Isn't that something, Mr. Pig? A Mr. Pig twin was waiting for you in your kitchen drawer. By the way, without getting too pushy, are you in United States, Canada, or somewhere in Europe? Because those things are still widely available. They're a little bit more scarce these days. It's just anyway. I'm just wondering where you got him from, or maybe you forgot because he's been in your drawer for so long, and now he's part of the show. Thanks, Suzanne. Pig to pig.
Let's go in for an extreme close-up. Look at those yummy pepperoni slices. The nicely toasted mozzarella cheese. That flatbread looks wonderful. There's a lot of pizza here. Let's eat. I want to kind of grab this whole side here. Oh, a little bit of a cheese pull. Very nice. Go ahead, scratch it.
There's those awesome parrots. Thanks for bringing them in.
Sniff it. The rest is mine. Okay, fold the box down. That looks a little better. All right, let's go in for the bite. Cheese pull. Oh, good one.
Sacramento, California, a beautiful state in my country of the United States of America. California, where dreams come from. Sacramento, thanks for mentioning Suzanne. We're glad Mr. Pig Twin is there.
Pepperoni is nice and savory. The mozzarella cheese is very nice as well. And their marinara sauce is quite lovely. The edges are, I was kind of expecting them to be crispy, but they seem to be soft and pliable. That's not bad. I believe they're all $7.99 except just the cheese one, which is $6.99 Canadian. I think I can say this without any problems, but that is the best pizza I have ever had from a coffee and donut shop.
Yeah, it's the only time he ever took a stand. Yeah, the best pizza he ever got from a coffee and donut shop. Like, he can't even include it with the McDonald's pizzas. You know, that's something different. You know, McDonald's pizza, you know, it was a nice experiment. It didn't quite fit. And then there's all the pizza places. We know how he talks. This is definitely one of the best pizzas I've had in the last year. So he really goes out on a limb when he doesn't. Oh, this is definitely the best I ever got from a coffee shop. Fuck off.
There you go. I said it. It's not bad. I understand that it's not pizza dough.
Oh, the magic of your food adventures. You're getting pizza from a donut place.
It's not bad. It's not going to kill me overnight, and it's actually got nothing in common with real pizza, so not bad, really.
I guess that some of the problems are already just what I can see. The two rectangle center ones have most of the ingredients on them, and all the four corners.
I'm trying to muster up a Bunsen honeydew impression. I can't do a good one on short notice. I'd have to get into practice. Anyway, thanks for bringing in another Muppet.
Depending on how they cut it, has less and less stuff on it. So this one's mainly bread with like a little bit of pepperoni, a little bit of cheese. So let's put that one up there for a second. What's next, people? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Here we go. And it looks like the cheese one. Hope we get a cheese pull out of this. That would be great. Okay, let's see if we can get a cheese pull.
By the way, I'm trying to read all the comments and put up as many. And, you know, if I miss you, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just, you know how I'm trying, right? I'm trying to get as many as I can.
Proper cheese pull. I want to go for the center one. That way I definitely get a cheese pull. Ready? Come on. Cheese pull. Love it.
if he was really doing any kind of diets or if he was really doing intermittent fasting, a day like this fucks you up for about 11 days. Like, forget it, Ken. You're hopeless. Well, you were never trying to begin with, so, I mean, you're just a fucking liar.
I believe it's a blend of cheeses. And I'm really liking the fact that the cheese has a little bit of a crispiness on it. A little bit toasty. Although I love like a multi-cheese pizza, pepperoni is my go-to.
Another thing, when I'm putting the comments up, sometimes they move so quick. When I'm about to click one, they all jump and I miss them. So, I'm trying to get as many as I can. Because
pepperoni mushrooms.
Shut up, Ken. Because I appreciate them. Thanks.
My 2 top ingredients. Put anything else you want on it after that, but pepperoni mushrooms have to be on it. So I don't mind cheese pizzas, but I'm not Kevin McAllister.
Look at that. Look what he chooses. He's digging up like old footage of Home Alone. What the fuck is the matter with him? When that movie came out like 40 years ago or something, I'm definitely not Kevin McAllister. I don't even know. Like I never bothered with Home Alone. You know, it's just anyway. I'll just run his cringe fucking reference.
Plain cheese.
Sir, it's a cheese pizza.
Oh yeah, we did. Fuck, you want any? Somebody's gonna have to barf it all up.
Get a plate.
Get a plate.
Oh, Buzz. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That was terrible. Holy fuck, Ken. Get out of here.
Which pizza is next? I think this is my cheat day, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys know this is my cheat.
Yeah, ongoing cheat weeks.
Cheat day. I don't usually eat tons of carbs. Oh, this is the bacon one. I forgot to go in for a close-up of this one. I apologize. I'm slacking here. And here is your extreme close-up.
I love the way he says, I apologize. It's Ken's way of saying, fuck you.
Of the Simply Cheese flatbread pizza. It's got the tomato sauce, 2 cheese blend, and it's on the roasted garlic flatbread. And here's the close-up of the bacon everything flatbread pizza. So it's got the...
His whole life has been a cheat day. Oh, fuck, I love that. I love it. And he's got millions in the bank with Carol. You know, later on in this one, he says that he can't afford the cash to buy like a new truck and all this stuff. People who plan exotic vacations are set for money, okay? If you go out and you buy a redundant brand new super duper Apple Watch and you get the latest phone every year, you're set for cash, okay? Fuck. And so, yeah, like his whole life is a cheat day, and that's the way it's going to stay because of Carol's money.
Herb and garlic spread, bacon, cheese, and everything seasoning. I also think this one looks the nicest so far.
David and Go, the soldier of LOL. Thanks.
I don't know. Again, I'm going to go for the middle piece here.
I know, I'm very offended. Thanks for reminding me. Ken, you don't fucking deserve bacon, you piece of garbage.
Because that's the piece that's got all the stuff on it. This one's not as bad. Wish they would push it out to the sides a little bit more.
Exactly. It's like, what pizza place is going to walk out to the parking lot and say, here's your pizza? I mean, you got to at least leave the fucking car. Otherwise, I guess technically, he should say, technically speaking, at least on paper, you could consider this shit to be pizza.
But hey. Oh, lost bacon. Of all the things you want to lose, not the bacon, so no marinara on.
I'm glad it was taken away from you because you didn't deserve to have it.
This one, this one's got like a cream cheese kind of flair.
You can't do me, and I'm cutting you off right now.
Do it.
Let me run that one again. He said this has a cheese flair to it. The Nature Boy, KDRC stuck him in there. I'll just do it one more time. He said it's a cheese flair, and then Nate.
Oh, lost bacon. Of all the things you want to lose, not the bacon, so no marinara on this one. This one's got like a cream cheese kind of flair.
You can't do me, and I'm cutting you off right now.
Do it.
Dog.
That's what it tastes like to me. So if we're to
look at that, we got 2 Muppets and we got a woo.
Compare this one to the last two. Again, I think
everybody loves Nate.
The cheese pizza beats this one, and the pepperoni beats this one too. I don't know. It just tastes like I'm eating. Somebody spread the cream cheese on there. That's probably what it is, right?
Hey, Diffie, thanks for coming in. Diffie.
The bacon's nice. Put the bacon on the pepperoni. There you go.
As if like Ken is giving you a magic formula. I mean, they already figured out that they're going to offer 4 products. It's like, oh no, put the bacon over here. There you go. And you know what he should say? Like, they should call that the Domik. Fuck off.
As you saw there, the bacon was a little flabby. This one's a little bit more crunchy. Again, as pizzas go, for our donut shop, they're doing pretty good. Woohoo! This one, whoa! I can smell that parmesan. Woo! Check that out. And here's your extreme.
Ken Doofus, Jeffrey Mann, thanks for coming in here. And of course, you also qualify as a Muppet.
Close-up of the chicken parmesan flatbread pizza. It's 760 calories, by the way. This one has tomato sauce on it, slow-cooked chicken, and 3 cheese blend. Looks pretty good. I don't know. This one might take the cake, let's call it. Oh, boy. This one sat the longest, but it's still pretty warm. It smells pretty good, though.
And you know what? Ric Flair could still kick Ken's ass without even breaking a sweat. And Flair's wearing a pacemaker now, if I'm not mistaken.
Ding ding ding, 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 ding ding ding. We have a winner. That is good. Yeah. The combination of the tomato sauce, cheese, and chicken, this is the winner right here. It's the same price. I bet you're getting more food for your buck for the same price as the bacon or the...
Yeah, if he finds like an infinitesimally small difference between fast food items and, you know, like you might save like 10 cents. You got to get bigger bang for your buck. You want the inside track? You get more food for your buck here. You want to know where you get more food for your buck? At a grocery store, you asshole. Shut up.
Pepperoni. But I just love pepperoni, so it was a tough decision. Look, people, Batman. Stop playing with your food. Sorry, Mom.
Okay, I'm so glad we got more than 80 people here for that. He did a little bit there. Stop playing with your food. Okay, Mom. He's going to be 58 tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. He's 58 years of age tomorrow. Stop playing with your food. Okay, Mom. Now, is that fucking creepy or what? Yes, thank you, Freddy Fruity King. Thank you, Ken Domik Cans. What the fuck? Yeah, this guy. What a wacko, yeah. By the way, we're going to talk about Matty H later on tonight. KDRC has put a little smidgen of a clip in here. Yeah, thank you. 58 years of age and quoting kids from Home Alone. I got to admit, you know, a lot of the time somebody is referred to his van as a P word van, and I sort of too chicken to mention that. It's just that this was creepy. Him, quoting from a fucking a children's movie and saying, "Hey, oh, mom, I'll stop eating," whatever the fuck he said. I know what you mean.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the one I would probably never buy again is the bacon one, just because of whatever.
Good, because bacon doesn't like you either.
Spread they put on there. Again, it tastes like cream cheese, and I'm not a huge cream cheese on my pizza. Let me know in the comments below if you like putting cream cheese on your pizza.
Yeah, Ken will read all your comments, heart them, and reply.
Yeah, I like to put cream cheese on my pizza. No, I only like to put a little bit on. No, I like to put it on all the time. I like to put it like a whole lot all over the...
He's talking to people who have issues.
I don't, so that is the one I'll never buy again. Number 2, I wouldn't buy this just because they have one with pepperoni on it. I'm not a big cheese fan. I'm sure there's a lot of kids that hate pepperoni, hate Parmesan chicken, so I'm pretty sure if mom wants a coffee and the kid's hungry for pizza, get them the cheese pizza. I think they'd love it, but the big...
Does he really think that there's other mothers out there who are wrestling with their kid wants when they go by these places and, what should I get?
Hey, if you want to keep the kids quiet, get them the cheese pizza.
Like, does he really think that anyone's going to give a fuck?
Challenge here is which one of these two is better. So I am definitely going to grab this centerpiece. And I am going to go back and forth between these two just to 100% make sure. So pepperoni. That tastes like a regular pizza. As opposed to a flatbread thing with cream cheese on it. So that's pretty good. And that's better. Yeah. They definitely did a good job on this one, but they definitely did a better job with this one. Look at the
Ken, it's fast food. It pops because it's full of sugar, salt, and fat. What do you mean they did that's why it all pops. It's bad for you. What the fuck are you doing? We know it. And obviously you're pretending to try to make... He's just... It just gets him out of the shack. It's like the guy leaves the house all the time.
I have to go do my job. Yeah, your crazy ass job, Ken.
Chunks of chicken. I got them all in one bite.
Yeah, it's full of coffee and pastries and boring sandwiches. It's hardly... Kids want to go to McDonald's. What is Ken talking about?
As I'm going back and forth between these two without any of the top...
You notice when he was running the old music, he's just looking around waiting for it to be fucking over. When back in the day, he would make goofy faces. Here, look, check how pathetic he is. You guys remember the live stream that we ran we ran the old music for like about half an hour, just going on a loop, and everybody was loving it. No, I won't do it again. At least not now.
As I'm going back and forth between these two without any of the toppings on it, they're kind of equal. So I'm gonna let's do a little rating here. So the chicken parmesan and the pepperoni are a go out and get it now.
What a fucking surprise! Wow, Ken, what a food adventure it was.
They were both great. I would edge just a little bit towards the chicken parm over this one, just because I'm thinking you're getting way more food for your buck and they're the exact same price. The cheese one is a would recommend, and it's a go out and get it now for children who don't like any of the other toppings.
No mother out there is taking your advice. I just wish you would keep it real just once and say, this is a load of shit, and pick up all 4 and throw them under the parking lot and drive home right over top of them. No, he's got to...
Oh, let's see. I'm going to try to get this Tim's sponsorship. So at least one has got to be a good... go out and get it now.
It's a great
Actually, he gave go get it now to 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
little pizza, and for $6.99, that's not bad. I know there's places in the United States you can get a
Ken, fuck off. Anybody can go to the grocery store and you can get some dynamite shit frozen from, like, you know, big names that are experts in making pizza with real crust. And don't make it sound like this is a good value.
large, big pepperoni pizza for $6 or $5, but here in Canada you can't. And then the last but not least is the bacon one. Again, that would be an indifferent. I'll never buy that again, but I'm definitely possibly going to be buying one of these again in the near future.
Thanks for remembering that one. Ken Domik reviews a cup of coffee in Japan. What was the name of that place? Tully's? Something like that? He reviews a fucking cup of coffee. What a schmuck. You're surrounded by all kinds of exotic things. He reviews a cup of coffee. You just want a cup of coffee. Figure, I'll turn it into a review, and then I'll publish it.
Hey, now it's a round pizza. Once again, this donut is for my wife. And let me know in the comments below. Let everybody know in the comments below, what is your favorite donut?
Like, as if.
Let everybody know in the comments below. What's your favorite donut? Hey, everybody, I like a chocolate donut. How come nobody cares?
Because Ken Domik just wanted you to bring some heat to the fucking channel. That's why.
I'll talk to Ken directly. Hey, Ken, I like a chocolate donut. Ken?
He only wanted you to bring some activity to the fucking... Oh, never mind. Keep watching Ken, you Ken fans.
Whether it's at Tim Hortons or your favorite donut shop, let everybody know what is your favorite. My go-to donut every single time is the sour cream glazed donut. It is phenomenal. And of course, it's that time of year where
It's the reason why you have moobs.
Hortons sells the Smile Cookie, and 100% of the proceeds go to local charity.
Get ready, everybody. We got a funny loop ready for you. We got 85 people live, and this is a nice big loop that's very funny that was not in the preview. So there's more stuff that's not in the preview. I'm just saying, if you check the preview, go, well, why check out the live stream? It's, I got the preview. It's a funny loop. Stick around for it. Are you ready? Here it comes.
And community groups. So, some of these towns and stuff have 2 or 3 Tim Hortons. Every cookie, 100% awesome. Way to go, Tim Hortons. One of the funniest things is people take pictures of their Tim Hortons Smile Cookie, because depending on who puts them together, depends on if they look kind of creepy or not. So let's see if this is a creepy cookie or not. Yes, it is. Oh my God. It's a Halloween. That is ridiculous. I'm not sure what that thing is right there. Out of all the cookies in the world, I get the one that looks like Frankenstein. Wow. Is that a Smile cookie? I don't know. I don't think it is, but let's take a bite. I love chocolate chip. Oh, look at all the chocolate chips in that cookie. I'm going to take an eye out on this one. Soft.
That was pretty good. Do you guys want that loop again? Look, I'm putting a motion on the table. If I want it seconded. Then I want it ratified. Do you want that loop again? Okay, I got it going. It's okay. That's yes. Do it. Okay. Let's bring that loop back. Here it comes.
Because depending on who puts them together, depends on if they look kind of creepy or not. So let's see if this is a creepy cookie or not. Yes, it is.
know what the fuck is wrong with him. It actually looks kind of friendly. It looks like a little bit clumsy. It still looks friendly and cute. Fuck. It's not like they're going to send any of those cookies frowning and looking angry with teeth ready to bite you or anything like that. Fucking goof, Ken. Thank you, Scott Merrill. Not only for bringing Bunsen Honeydew in here, Muppet, also for gifting 5 Ken Domik Reaction Channel memberships. So we got over 90 people here. It's a great night for it. 5 of you are going to be getting them, which means you get an early release every now and then. We just did one a few days ago. And you also get all 16 of the custom emojis, including the fan favorite, me, yours truly, Mr. Pig. Low and slow, coming your way, Scott Merrill. Low and slow, pig love. Takes a lot out of your pig, which is fine because I want to say thanks. Just getting a little drink. Your magic minute starts at 10:42 and hangs around to 10:43. Thanks very much, Scott Merrill. We'll leave it up there for that magic minute. And make sure, if you get a membership this evening, to say thanks to Scott Merrill.
Oh my God. It's a Halloween. That is ridiculous. I'm not sure what that thing is right there. Out of all the cookies in the world, I get the one that looks like Frankenstein. Wow. Is that a smile cookie? I don't know. I don't think it is, but let's take a bite. I love chocolate chip. Oh, look at all the chocolate chips in that.
It was smiling before you touched it.
Cookie. I'm going to take an eye out on this one.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ken Domik. And you know, I know people with serious eating disorders. I'm not kidding. I'm talking serious materials here. And I want you to know that you support me, I'll support you. And we'll be friends. And we'll do this weight loss journey together. And now that I've told you that, I want to say, I just want to take a moment here. I want to preach. Yes, me, Ken Domik, I want to preach. And what I want to tell you is, cut out sugar. Sugar is the enemy. You've got to avoid sugar. If I could just get one thing across with my channel, cut out the sugar, and I mean it. Yeah, have a fucking cookie, Ken.
Soft. Rich.
Well, thanks. You're so great. It's like any dessert. Rich. Get the fuck out of here. Look. Ken eats a steak. Savory.
Decadent. Very chocolatey.
Why don't you just make it easy on your stupid audience and yourself and just say that everything is phenomenal.
Milkshake, phenomenal. The steak, phenomenal. This sugar-filled cookie, phenomenal.
Lots and lots of chunks of chocolate, man. There's almost more chocolate than cookie.
Oh, Ken, there's almost more chocolate than cookie. You know what else? You almost got more on you than in you. Oh, Ken, you're so clever. There goes the magic minute. And you know what goes beyond the magic minute? The love that Scott Merrill has shared with us this evening. 5 of you get a membership from Scott Merrill. Make sure you say thanks. And even if you didn't get one, say thanks anyway. And I want to say thanks right now. Thanks, Scott Merrill. In case I forgot, thanks.
Sugar is the friend. Run to the sugar. It fixes all your problems. It's either that or booze, and I choose sugar. Well, because I'm Ken Domik, and booze. Both of it. So, sugar and booze. Whatever you can get. Whatever's cheaper. Run to sugar. Turn to the sugar.
Not bad, Tim Hortons. Even though that was the ugliest cookie I've ever seen in my life, it tasted good. All right, guys, we're all done here in Stroud at Tim Hortons trying 4 pizzas.
Shut up, Ken. Reggae Universe, thanks for coming in here this evening. Check out some reggae music today at Reggae Universe. Give it a try. Try all different types of music, including reggae too.
And a cookie. I'm not sure how long this promotion is, but I'm pretty sure if you want to try pizza, get out there and try it as soon as possible. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank every single one of my regular viewers and my new viewers for checking out this video, watching it from the beginning to the end, hitting it with a thumbs up, leaving those amazing comments, and sharing my videos. You guys are the backbone of this channel. I'd also like to thank my channel members for their monthly support.
That's for losers. I mean that.
And my supporters over on Patreon. You guys rock. But if you want to show your support for me and doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up. Ding, 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 ding. But if you're still hungry for more, check out that playlist I dumped down over there. And we'll see you over there. Bring your hunger. Ooh, sexy.
There it is. It's the duck stained glass. I think it was Mosquito or Dog or one of you. I can't remember exactly who. It was a magic evening. You guys drew attention to it, and now it's a thing for us. Let's just bask in the glory of the stained glass duck. By the way, if you want to say duck in Italian, it's Papagallo. How do you like that? That sounds like somebody's name. Papagallo. That's a duck in Italian. Stained glass duck. Stained glass duck. Wait a minute. Is it a loon? Are we fucking wrong? Is that a loon? I think it's a loon. And Jam. Fuck, we were enjoying this as a fucking duck. Now it's a loon. Okay, now what? Now what? No, what? Yeah, look at everybody's getting the ducks up. Got a duck. We got a donut and Carol. Well, Carol still laughs like a duck. I think it's a loon. I think you're right. Okay, it's a stained glass loon. So that means the region that it covers is a little bit less because we have ducks everywhere. And I think loons are in the northern part of the United States and mostly all over the place in Canada. Well, a loon still sounds funny, so it's a stained glass loon. It doesn't matter which way. It looks like a garish fucking white trash thing. And anything that Ken hangs, it just, well, anyway, it can still be a duck if we wanted to. And a loon too. We can have both. Holy shit, the same boring footage, the same cat lying on the same cat scratcher thing, whatever it is. And it, I'm not putting the cat down. It's just they don't perform for him and Ken shoots the footage anyway. Thanks for showing us your thermometer, Grandma. I mean, yeah, the thermos. Grandpa.
So like I said in the last video, these are our winter tires and our winter rims.
So you're going to change your tires. Wow, that's fucking exciting. Could this get any better? Could he go to the dump too?
And so we're going to go up to Barrie and get them swapped.
KDRC reminded me to tell Ken, please don't go to Barrie. Stay away from it. Stay in the shack in the Elf Village. Thanks.
To our summer tires and summer rims. So that's what that looks like, and we'll show you what the...
That's a tough one. Cece, I don't know how to say loon in Italian. I don't know how. I bet there's no loons in Italy. That's probably why.
Sexy summer tires look like, or rims. My laptop's not gonna work.
Ken Domik, cans. Very fast work on the avatar. Very fast work. We appreciate you. Great job.
Good morning. Like I said, we're on our way up the 400 to Barrie to get our summer rims and tires put on. And while...
Of course, we hope that Purple Sheen is feeling better. Purple Sheen, we're sending you good vibes over there in the United Kingdom to feel better soon. Big love to feel better.
I'm up there. I am going to do some editing. Some of these dealerships have coffee and stuff, but I think I really want a Tim Hortons. And there's one just down the road, and I need to also do some walking today. Last night, went to...
Busy day.
If you're just getting in here now, busy day comes from the one the KDRC did, where Ken referred to Carol as he treated her like a dog and asked her if she liked the dog treats. You know, what's the matter, huh? They're tasty. You like the dog treats? Can't believe he would treat his wife like that, and the mother of his 2 kids. And he also said during that same video, busy day. So I put another one on there. Busy day. That's how Ken talks. I'm not kidding at all.
To Paul's house and watch the game. We were supposed to go climbing, but the game was on. We're like, well, let's just watch the game. And so I went over and we got the first goal, and then Boston got the second goal, and then the rest of the game was tied. And then we went to overtime, and then we scored, and it was much rejoicing. And so we're now going to game 6. And I think game 6 is back in Toronto, and then game 7 is back.
Just so you all know, there's no way the Toronto Maple Leafs are winning the Stanley Cup this year. Just wanted to, make it official. Carry on.
Back in Boston if we go to game 7. So last night, on the way there on the radio, the announcer radio dude, was saying, I guess he had a sports specialist on, and he's like, it's over. They're not going to win. He goes, don't get me wrong. He says, I want them to win. But he said after Saturday night, how they just kind of gave up, he's like, it's over. Like,
oh, they were? Okay, well, I wish I had said that earlier. So, your pig is 100% honest. I don't follow what the Leafs are doing. I don't pretend. I never really had much of an interest in hockey. Maybe KDRC might pay attention if the Leafs ever make anywhere close to the playoffs. Yet your pig, I just don't care. So, well, your pig is honest. I didn't even fucking know. So, well, thanks for correcting me. Because, well, at least I never pretended to fucking know in the first place.
Now, pig, we understand. You're not like Ken. We get it.
Okay, thanks.
They don't care anymore, so might as well pack it in. And then they won last night, so which is awesome. And I was so hoping that Nylander was going to get a goal. And kind of hoping on Saturday he was going to get the first goal of the game because that was his first time back after an injury. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, 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 correct me if I'm wrong. So, but now Matthews is out. It's like, that was the other thing too. It's like we're plagued with all these little injuries and missing guys, and we have a lot of really good players on our team, but when they have injuries and they're not on the ice, it makes it very difficult for us to come up with wins. So yesterday I had to do my live stream because I'm very busy today doing stuff. And I think in the last video I also dropped a few hints as to some of the things I'm hopefully going to be doing. I just want to change lanes here. But again, there are certain things I would love to do with just Rusty, but I can't trust. There's no trust in Rust. And
oh, Ken, your little puns are so clever. Not
trusty in Rusty. So I'll probably have to use Moose for some of the big things I want to do. And just for the security, not my safety security, but the security of getting the video shot and not have to worry about the vehicle breaking down. Although it can make for a good video when you have issues.
We got 101 people here on a 2.5 hours of notice on a Sunday night. Thanks for coming by, everybody. You might want to hit the like button, please. That's what YouTube wants, so he pushes it out to more people to check it.
Pig, don't bother.
How often do I bother everybody to do that? Okay? Please hit the like button, 100 people.
Move it, Peg, or else they're going to leave.
Just like when it wouldn't start at the keg, kind of added to the, I don't know, the excitement, the adventure, I guess is the right word, the adventure. Yikes. They're just diverted this whole highway off to the other side of the highway, but they've made another part of the highway over there for the southbound traffic.
Thank you, Foghorn Ken Horn. And of course, I know that's inspired by Foghorn Leghorn cartoons back in the day. They don't get any better than that.
Now we're going around the bridge that they're redoing, and so it's going to be probably a 3 to 4 lane. I think it was already a 3-lane highway, but they're redoing all the bridges because they're like from the 1950s, and so they're doing like 1 or 2 bridges at a time to try and not disrupt traffic too much. And but when they're finished this, I think they're going to have probably still the same 3 lanes north, 3 lanes south, but they'll have 2 of the HOV lanes, and hopefully, if you're going up to the cottage, jump into one of those with a couple people in the car. You could bypass a lot of traffic, but they have to rebuild these bridges because there's no way that like 4 lanes of traffic is going to fit through some of these old bridges that they are tearing down. Mercedes, when we bought our Mercedes, they didn't have any.
Oh, excuse me. I thought you're barely getting by. Yo, when we bought our Mercedes
Sprinters on their property because it was.
Okay, get ready for the fucking story he's going to tell here, okay? We remember, it was like, what, almost 2 years ago, he and Carol went to the Hitch House, close by Barrie, Ontario, Canada, and they were going to get the tricked out, custom-built Sprinter with all the bells and whistles, brand new. They didn't get it because it wasn't available. So Ken was hell-bent on changing his channel, and he said, that's it. We're evolving. We're changing. It's not the fast food shit anymore. It's Carol and Ken, even though, retired. And they're just going to drive around zero energy with Carol making spaghetti, and nobody wanted it. And it fucking failed. That's why we have the custom emoji of Moose with a fork in him. It was a fucking failure. He went and he got the $40,000 Sprinter with the stupid idea they're going to fix it up. And now he's saying we couldn't afford to get the right one, so we had to buy this used piece of shit. He's a fucking liar. It wasn't available. They were going to get the fancy brand new one. They didn't have any available. So here he is telling a fucking revised story. Roll it.
Right in the middle of COVID. And they weren't making cars. And like, I was lucky. That's why we got the one we got. And it was because there was COVID and there was no vehicles around. And when I went in there, he's like, I don't have anything. And then when I got home, he phoned me. He goes, you won't believe this. A company just came in to trade in their van. And it's got, I think she has over 100,000 kilometers on it. And it's 2017. And so I ran up there and grabbed it. And but now the lot's full of brand new Mercedes Sprinter vans. But again, I think the new ones are like, especially if you have like the really nice dashboard, the nicer seats and stuff, they can be like $80,000 to $100,000. So I don't have the cash for that.
Well, you don't have the cash for that. You were going to buy one new. It wasn't. I just told the whole story. So now he sits here like 2 years later. Oh, I don't have the cash for that. I don't. Like, I don't know any other YouTuber in Canada or anywhere else who's always crying poor while he buys new gear all the time and goes on luxurious vacations whenever the fuck he wants to. What a hypocrite.
So that's why we bought a used Mercedes. A part of me would like to buy a used, like, 2021 Sprinter because
yeah, we should have extreme boredom in here. I'll send a text to KDRC.
Just the technology in the dashboard, and I believe after they made the 2017, they put in some other interesting technology into it because the van is like a sail. When Carol and I were going down to Cincinnati or Pittsburgh, when we were going along the south end of Lake Erie or south side of Lake Erie, it was so windy, I was white knuckling it because it was like blowing the van.
Chaos has ensued.
And apparently they have this new technology in the new Sprinters that the van senses that it's being blown and it adjusts the wheels and it helps it not get wavy all the way down the highway. So
listen to the way he talks about the vehicles. He totally sounds like a grandpa.
I don't know what. It's just like you're driving. I was just white knuckling it. Really, there was some wind on the highway. I don't know what. And now they got some doohickey they put in it. The van just drives itself.
Well, why don't you just get in a fucking train or get onto a plane and just forget about driving?
There's a bunch of technology and the all-wheel drive too. I would like to have had that a little bit safer. The Sprinter van we have right now is just rear wheel drive. So again, I'm being very secretive right now. I apologize. But during my live show yesterday, leading into my Tim Hortons video, we talked about all that stuff. And I hope all the things that I'm planning for you guys, I hope they do really well for you and me. And because that's the whole thing right there. You have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to create content that you guys enjoy, that help me make money for my life and my family, and it gives you entertainment and content to watch. And I always hope that my content for you guys is top notch. That's all I can ask is you guys always give me good feedback. Constructive criticism is always welcome.
Yeah. In other words, kiss Ken's ass or else he bans you.
Volkswagen's right there. Excuse me. Sneezy kind of guy. Hello.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing this morning? Yeah, I'm dropping off to get my tire swapped. I got my phone on me, so give me a call when you're done.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, machines there, cookies, different coffees. That big actually have Tim Hortons coffee. Decaf, yuck. Original blend. Man. Oh, I don't see any. Oh, that's the cup right there.
Don't you love it? He's putting his fucking hands on everything, shooting footage and publishing it. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Jeez. That's the coffee mug.
And wait a minute, I just realized something. He just fucking sneezed on the way in. I just realized that now. He sneezes on the way in, and he puts his hand on everything.
You know what? I need the walk. I need the walk. Not cool. I'd love to be doing stealth camping and stuff.
You know, another reason why he's such a fucking killjoy is that for years he's been talking about getting a Mustang. He never fucking buys it. He gets a Volkswagen Tiguan. He gets a Volkswagen Ass. He gets the Boomer Sprinter thing. He didn't get the one he wanted. It wasn't available. He gets this boring tradesman vehicle, and now he's pointing at a VW, really cool little toy of an old. That's the hippie bus. What is it? Is that the right? That's a little VW, the minibus, the VW minibus, and they're going to come out with a new one. I think I think it's the fall of this year. Anyway, he would never get something cool like that. He's always talking about doing cool shit. He never fucking does it. Happy Sunday, people. J Fly. Happy Sunday, people. Thank you, J Fly. We got Low and Slow coming your way. Low and Slow. Big love. You know what? He should have bought 20 of those and given them away on a stream. And he's just acting like he owns the place because he bought a Tiguan in the last 2.5 years. And then he bought the big Volkswagen Ass with the special trim package. And so he's just, that's where the bravado comes from. And your magic minute starts at 11:03, G-Fly.
One of those. That'd be awesome. See, those are like my rims. It's the new Atlas. Tiguan. This is the R series, which is what I got.
Do you remember what I keep telling you guys? He got the special package when he bought the Volkswagen Ass.
Oh, wow. Look at the dashboard now. Time to trade in.
You hear what he just said? Oh, time to trade in. You don't talk like that if you don't have loads of money, right? If that thing is like barely 2 years old or whatever what fuck it was, he barely uses it. Well, Carol uses it for skinny. And it's like, oh, time to trade in. Poor people don't talk like that.
Everything looks the same. It looks a little taller than my car. It's possible.
He's essentially talking to himself in a VW dealership, the Canadian Patriot, getting it. Nothing against anybody who's German. It's just Ken pretends to be the Canadian knucklehead, everyman, super patriot, hockey, and Tim Hortons loving Canadian everyman type of character. And there he is, lusting after boring VWs in a showroom.
Beast. Let's look at that dashboard again.
What a grandpa. He's getting a hard on over the fucking dashboard of a VW ass.
Ooh, kind of like fake wood.
Look, like the reason why he's allowed to manhandle the whole mess is because he recently bought brand new 2 VWs, so they have to put up with him.
Beautiful seats. Ooh.
Are you nuts? That's not fucking beautiful.
Ooh, sexy. Look at the dash, man.
He's not kidding. He considers the Volkswagen Ass 2024 to be sexy. It looks like, like the Germans tried to build an economy tank and then gave up. No, we are going to finish this. No, too much. Look, you guys ever heard of the late Sid Caesar? He was on your show of shows, a comedic genius. He would talk his gibberish, he would call it. Let me see if I can do it. Ich scheiße auf Deutschen, was ihr was? Scheiße für den Boden der Rasse. Karaut sind Pannen verweidet. Was sind aber das nicht? That was my best, okay? That's he learned to talk that way because his parents in New York City, they had like a delicatessen. And when Sid Caesar was growing up, he was exposed to so many different languages that he could mimic them. He could mimic French, Italian, and German, and Japanese too. So that I tried to do a little bit because your pig loves the comedy masters, such as the late, great Sid Caesar. Thank you, Jay. Thanks. Now I got to get caught up in the comments, see if anybody remembers Sid Caesar. That's a vote of confidence. Anybody remember Sid Caesar? Sid Caesar. Sid Caesar, anybody? So I tried to do the Sid Caesar style of gibberish, pretending to be German. Sid Caesar, we got 100 people here. Anybody? Look at that. I'm slowing the show. We had 100. There you go. Somebody remembers. He played the coach in Greece. That's right. Thank you, Victoria.
Beautiful. Well, then they upgraded the pedals, so that's part of the R package is those pedals. Uh-oh. There's a Mandarin here. I did promise that I was going to do a 24-hour stealth camp there, but I just have to find the time. So the Tim Hortons, so this is the Volkswagen Tim Hortons.
By the way, he's in Barrie. He didn't buy the Volkswagens in Barrie. There was a better deal on. I think he went a little bit south.
Way back down where the exit to the highway is, so let's go down there and grab a coffee. Beer Town. Still haven't gone in there, and I can't remember what it was before Beer Town, but they were building it just when COVID hit, so it didn't open for a while. And Noble Cuisine, Thai and Japanese, we've eaten there several times. Awesome food, and the atmosphere is just top notch. And that there, as you can guess, used to be a Pizza Hut, one of my favorite Pizza Hut locations.
Yeah, that gave it bad luck and it closed.
Bunch of videos there, but now it is a, I think it's the, what's it called? Made in Mexico, yeah. So down in Newmarket, Made in Mexico. Then the Made in Mexico moved up to Bradford, but then COVID wiped it out. So then they were reduced back to the Made in Mexico in Newmarket, and now they have one up here. So Carol and I got to try that out. And of course, there's the Wendy's. Done many videos there, and Tim Hortons is right beside it.
How exciting. Sean Buckwell, you've gifted so many memberships. Sean Buckwell, you put my Mr. Pig twin brethren in your avatar. Thank you, Sean. It's gifted 5 Ken Domik Reaction Channel memberships. There's a lot of love here tonight. There's over 100 people here. It's a great time. 103. So if you were in here tonight, and we did an early release a few days ago. Every once in a while, we do them for the channel members. And you also get all 16 custom emojis, including JP, Julia, Ken, Carol, Tangy, Drone, Double, and everyone's favorite, me, yours truly, Mr. Pig. And now 5 more of you get it for free for a month, and maybe you'll stick around and keep it. There's no contract. From Sean Buckwell. So please say thanks to Sean. And even if you don't get one, say thanks to him anyway. Thank you, Sean.
And why don't you say thanks to Low and Slow?
Okay, Sean, Low and Slow, coming your way. Low and Slow, big love. Your magic minute starts at 1:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Pig Time and goes to 1:11. Thank you, Sean. And if you get one of his gifted things tonight, please say thanks to Sean too.
What the? And here's our Tim Hortons. See, that's a smile cookie. Mine was the monster cookie. Until May 5th. Huh. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, there you go. You're now in a Ken Domik production.
Small cookies look better here.
Ken, you do realize that these smile cookies are meant to represent a smile, and they have to make probably like 5,000 of them in a fucking day. Would you stop, going from Tim's to Tim's, retired, money all the way up your butt, and the smile cookies look a little bit better here. For fuck's sake, Ken, it's a cookie.
Thank you. This looks like a good place to work.
Good place to work. Like what? What's that to Ken?
Get some stuff done.
I was almost going to do a foghorn on his moobs, and I figured, well, Ken might complain, and, anyway, that might be coming if he keeps gaining the weight, because he's always yo-yo dieting, and, he doesn't really diet. He just fucks around with it. So every once in a while, he might lose 10 pounds. He puts it all back and more. So that's not good for you, right? That you don't tighten up. You gotta do it. You do it right and stick to it. So I was almost, Jeffrey, I was almost going to do a foghorn on his moves. Almost.
Yeah, I'm Ken Domik. I'm going to work on some really shitty cringe videos. I like to take my laptop on the run so I can do my important work wherever I am.
We got a funny loop coming, guys. We got 102 people here, and this is a good reason to know that all the goodies are not in the preview. There are goodies in the actual show itself. We got a funny loop coming. And Sean Buckwell, I just want to make sure you got your magic minute there. Thank you very much, Sean. Sean, I just want to say thanks. Hey, thanks, Sean. Yeah, I think I forgot to say it. Sean, thanks. And now everybody get ready. It's a funny loop. Let me just get caught up in the comments.
Well, run it, pig.
Okay, I'm going to run it one time. It's funny. Let's enjoy it, and let's run through it. Go. Just check the wonderful people we got here. I'm setting up my dialysis machine and was paying attention to stream and forgot a step. Now I gotta restrict the entire machine. I gotta what? I got to restring the entire machine. Well, we hope that you're maintaining and doing pretty darn good over there, Sean Buckwell, and we appreciate you being so generous and nice and with comments and putting my Mr. Pig twin in there and giving people free memberships. There's some really good people out there, and Sean Buckwell, you're one of them. Thanks. And we're sending good pig love out to you to do. You know what I mean?
Well, speak properly, pig.
We're sending out pig love to you, which is just good feelings. And all the other good people here for everybody. Even people who don't mention what they're challenging with right now. And there's just a lot of love around here.
Are you making fun?
No, I'm not making fun. What are you talking about? We always say, don't be like Ken because he's a mean hypocrite. There's all good people here. So, good pig loves being sent to you. Thanks, John. Hey, Squirrel's in here. Squirrel. Thanks for coming by, Squirrel. You're also a Muppet.
All done. There she be. I'm curious if they cleaned the rims or not.
Okay, get this. Grandpa, we got 104 people here. He's at the Volkswagen dealership in Barrie to get some servicing done under warranty. and he didn't buy them in Barrie. He bought them the dealership south of Barrie. He's gonna fucking squawk and bitch because they didn't clean the fucking rims when they changed them over. Right? What a what can I say? Just that he's such a hissy little bitch and a grandpa. And here it comes.
Nope. I think you gotta give it a little hose down or something. Come on, dirty. I gotta wash it and clean it. I wanted to show you how awesome they looked, but again, because they were in storage all winter. Well, I wanted to bring Sexy back. Whoa, that's crooked. I really wanted to bring Sexy back for you, but apparently when they swap your tires and everything, you know, I'm not sure how long it would take to just give them a wipe down, give them a hose down, so that when your valued customer comes to pick up your vehicle, it looks sparkling and new. I can't remember if it was the Richmond Hill one that I used to go to, and they, you know, almost every time that you had something done to the car, they put it through like a car wash. They like a car wash there, and so that's customer service. Every time you get something done to your car, you get a nice clean car at the end. But apparently the Barrie doesn't do that. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry to be a little bit of a bummer at the end of the video, but you know, when you're treated a certain way at a certain place.
Okay, this is where we wanted to talk about Matty H. By the way, Christian, I see your super chat. I'll get to it in a minute. So Ken reserves the right for himself, right? I got 109 people here, okay? We still miss you, Matty. I'm not going to be like other people in the world and go, well, it's time to move on. No, Matty. What happened to you was mean and unfair, and you're probably watching. You just don't feel like talking right now. We remember. And so here's Ken shooting footage at the Barrie dealership without fucking permission, all right? If he wants to hold his camera in his hand or make it look like he's texting with his phone and he's on his phone when actually he's shooting footage on private property for profit, no one's going to bother him because he's in there with his fucking Volkswagens getting serviced under warranty. They're going to let him do it. He sneezes on the way in. He puts his hands on fucking everything. He puts his hands on the food station. And on the way out, he bitches because they didn't wash the fucking rims after they changed them. They did a good job. They put it on there nice and safe. And on the way out, he's bitching on private property about the private property that he's getting serviced on. So Ken reserves the right for himself to squawk and complain about things he doesn't like. Yet when Matty H wants to complain about Ken, which is his right in Canada or the United States, wherever he is, Ken lies and makes fake copyright strikes and took him down. So Ken is a total fucking hypocrite. Just want to say that. Christian C, if you need new material, Yankee in the South. Let me get that. Look, you got a Muppet. Muppet. If you need new material, Yankee in the South. LOL. Thanks, Christian. Pig love. Now. I'm just winding myself up. Low and slow. Big love. Your magic minute starts right now at 11:19 p.m. and goes to 11:20. Let's keep rolling.
And then you go to a different place and they don't treat you the same. You're a little disappointed, a little let down. But anyway, have a great...
No, not like that. But anyway, you just squawked about them. Well, you get a little disappointed. You get a little let down. Ah, well. No, that's total passive aggressive. You're such a miserable personality. You're an ungrateful. You don't appreciate anything. You can't even let somebody have a reaction channel and make like 1/1000th of the money that you're making. You're a fucking prick.
Great day, guys. And we'll see you guys in the next vlog. I gotta get stuff done, man. I got a big video coming up for you.
Oh, do you? Like, what does that involve? Chicken sandwiches and saying the same old shit over again? Ooh, big video. What did he tell us for the last 2 years when the new year was coming? There are big things happening for this channel. Yeah, fuck off.
So stay tuned. See you guys later. Bye. All right, vloggers, continuation. Just finished up. It is like 10 to 1. That's 5 to 2, sorry, 5 to 2. And we are going to go over to the transmission place, and that will be the deciding vote. So let's go.
Ken is so sloppy now. I guess he just doesn't even care. I mean, if you're gonna hide your license plates from everybody, you got to do it all the time. And once you let it slip a couple times, you might as well just forget about it. I mean, just let it go. So I guess he's either getting sloppy again, or he just doesn't give a fuck. I mean, well, there it is, right? And I want to say thanks again to Christian. Thanks for bringing that Muppet in. That's a Muppet style thing, not a thing. You know, Muppet puppet style. But you know what I mean. It qualifies as a Muppet, and I want to thank you for bringing it there. And the super chat, the pig love. Thanks. So there's Ken, dropping the ball again. Like anyway, laziness, or he just doesn't give a fuck. Whatever the way there. That was published by Ken Domik. I mean, if KDRC was hanging around taking pictures, that'd be one thing. Ken published it himself. That's another. Hey, squirrel. Yeah, I know. There was a lot of comments up there for Maddie, and I was, on my little. I don't recall to consider that a rant. When people have something to say, it doesn't mean everything you say is a rant. I had a good argument to make there. Plus, I had the pig love up there too as well. So, I put the KDRC put Maddie in there, and we were going to talk about him, and we don't forget, and we hope he comes back in some way. So, Squirrel, that's up there for in honor of Maddie H. Maddie, if you're out there, and you probably are, because you're right into this stuff, and we're missing you. And Squirrel Domik has put that up there in your honor. Squirrel love for Maddie. And here's pig love coming to the squirrel. Low and slow, pig love to the squirrel. Muppet. I need a drink. Hang on, guys.
Yes, I'm Ken Domik, a happy-go-lucky, wacky kind of a guy, YouTuber that brings false copyright strikes against people, and yet I still reserve for myself the right to bitch about anything I want, even when I'm standing on public property.
Even when I'm standing on private property.
Even when I'm standing on private property, shooting footage for profit, and then shitting all over them on the way out while I do so.
Your magic minute starts at 11:24, squirrel.
Keep rolling, pig.
Oh, I am.
Hey, guys. So, after I started talking to you, and then I did a little time lapse of me traveling, I came over to a transmission.
Oh, boy. Another Ken Domik time lapse. What a great treat.
Place. And basically kind of came to the conclusion that, if I get the transmission rebuilt and the solenoid replaced and all that stuff, it would probably cost around $3,500. So I understand a lot of people are like, no, don't put any more money into it, blah blah blah.
When Danny from Rate My Takeaway got his new ride, he never asked for people to pay for it. You fuck.
But I keep saying this over and over and over again, that this is a production vehicle, and I use it to make money. I don't need it for transportation. I need it to make money.
Yeah, we know. It's a prop, okay? It makes you look like you're all rustic and poor and shit like that. It's a prop. We get it. At least we get it over here. On your fucking channel, it's like,
oh, Ken, how are you going to afford to keep it on the road? I'm the only breadwinner.
So, buying I have literally gone up and down a few many websites on used cars and stuff, and a part of me really wants one of those GM.
Yeah, we know the money's tough over there at the Domik household, right? You buy a brand new Tiguan, then you buy a brand new Volkswagen ass, and we remember what you said when you bought it.
Oh, I'm gonna put a trailer on it, so I really.
You never put a trailer on it fucking once, not once.
GMC Savannah, I believe it's called, or
thanks, squirrel.
Or, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but basically the cargo van. But like anything under $20,000 is
fuck. Just buy it. Fuck off. Stop talking money all the fucking time. It's in poor taste, you fuck. Like, if someone is barely getting by for real, like your pig. Even you know what? Even I don't say that. I'm not barely getting. I got fucking food. I can buy a few toys every now and then. There's so many people out there got so much less than Ken and have to work for it. Yet Ken has got like the gravy train up his butt, and he's always like, "Look at me." He's acting right now. I'm broke. Help me.
You know.
Okay, so we help you. Now what? Help me more. Help me more. I always need help. That's the kind of fucking person he is. And he doesn't even need the help.
A piece of shit. So.
Oh, I talked over him talking about his piece of shit. So he's saying anything under 20 grand is a piece of shit. I'll run it now. I won't talk.
A few many websites on used cars and stuff, and a part of me really wants one of those GMC Savannah, I believe it's called, or I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but basically the cargo van. But like anything under $20,000 is, you know, a piece of shit. So like you don't want to spend a lot of money, and then of course you're buying somebody else's problem. So a person's traded that car in, probably because it doesn't work very well anymore, and they want to get rid of it, and so they get a new van or a newer van, and they give that.
Don't you just hate his little life lessons, which are just common sense? Like he's going to be 58 in half an hour.
You know what? Somebody's getting problems, and they don't want to fix them. Then they want to get something new. You know what they do? They just go to the dealership, and when they're getting their new car, they just leave the old one there behind, and then they just kind of like tweak it a little bit, and then those guys they're just gonna sell it, and then they're just gonna get some money for it, and then you're gonna buy it, and then it's gonna fall apart.
Well, thanks, Ken. We never would have guessed that's how it works. Fuck, you're didactic and boring and ridiculous.
To the dealership, and the dealership or whoever, tweaks it and gets it back to kind of running order, and then some schmuck like me comes along and buys it, and then now I've got to deal with all those problems.
Even though he's lazy and he's a hack, he's not absolutely stupid. He knows what he's doing here. You see the acting is like, how he folds in his arms and like, a schmuck like me, I'm a schmuck. I'll go in and buy it. Then I get stuck with all the repairs. Rusty was a prop from day one. Brand new Tiguan, brand new Volkswagen S. And then this was a prop. And then all the way with this prop that it was meant to look like it's falling apart.
Oh, what am I going to do? I need money to keep it on the road.
Again, used dealerships and stuff only have a very short guarantee for a reason. That's, again, another reason why a lot of people like to buy new, because then they have 100,000 kilometer warranty. And
now he's going to pretend to be like the poor average guy and like, man, I buy a new car and I got all these big payments. He has a brand new, he bought it brand new. All right, they're still in great shape. He bought a brand new Tiguan, and then like less than a year after that, he got a brand new Volkswagen S. And the only reason why they didn't get the brand new Sprinter with all the bells and whistles with the custom build is because there wasn't one available. So they threw 40 grand away on a fucking Sprinter on a lark to get the new channel started, which was Ken and Carol Van Life, which fucking fell apart. And you know what? Only rich people do something like that. $40,000 on a used Sprinter just for the sake of convenience and changing the direction of your YouTube channel, which became a fucking failure. Everybody rejected Ken and Carol Van Life. That's why our custom emoji is got moose upside down with a fork in him. That's what it means. And he said, that's it. We're done with the junk food. We're changing. No, he's right back into the junk food. He just did 4 pizzas and a fucking cookie. Things are back the way they were. It's just so exasperating to have him sit there and pretend to be poor. He isn't. He's fucking loaded. Only rich people waste 40 grand on a fucking piece of shit Sprinter on a lark. They could have got 2 brand new little cars. You can't even get the Chevy Spark in Canada anymore. They discontinue it everywhere. The GM Chevy Spark and the Nissan Micra, they're both gone. And they could have gotten matching of those brand new instead of buying that fucking Sprinter because they're fucking loaded. That's why they bought it.
Blah, blah, blah. And I get it. That makes sense. But now you've got this huge car payment, possibly, right? Not possibly. I think a brand new...
Like, as if he has to worry about a burden of a car payment. You don't buy 2 brand new fucking... There's no mortgage on that shack in the Elf Village. They are fucking set.
GMC stretched out over... I don't know, 5 years. I can't remember. I don't have the paper with me. So we just kind of priced it out just to give me an idea. It was like $1,100 a month. So, you know, you could buy a brand new GMC cargo van. I know you guys probably wouldn't agree with buying a brand new panel van and decking it out. It's always probably best to buy a 2 or 3 year old car for that whole depreciation thing. But again, you want to make sure that it was never in a car accident. You want to make sure that the person who had it before you took care of it and you know, did rust proofing and all that stuff. You know, let's say I did go down that road and bought a brand new GMC thing for $1,100 a month. You know, the transmission place said if we rebuilt it and it cost $3,500, you know, I only have to pay off the $3,500. But if I bought a brand new van, I have 5 years trying to pay off this van for $1,100 a month. So basically 3 months goes by.
He couldn't even tell these stories to his extended family. They'd be sitting there at the dinner table having a couple of drinks saying, Ken, for God's sake, will you shut up about this? Oh, that's a little bit harsh criticism. Ken, seriously, knock it off, all right? You're loaded. Stop bitching about money all the fucking time. So he goes on YouTube and he brings his fucking fake story here. Remember, he's lazy. Yes. He's a hack. Yes. Following trends all the time. Yes. Real stealth camper? No. Entirely stupid? No. He's portraying a character right here that's like, oh, I have to worry about money. I don't know what to do. It's easy to figure out. Brand new cars, a wasted 40 grand on a Sprinter that only rich people could do, exotic vacations, all types of gear whenever he wants them. Those are rich people, okay? Not poor.
There's your $3,300. Sorry about that. That was Paul. He just called to have a little chat, and I told him that where I was and what I was doing. And he's like, oh, we'll have to try what he found out. So there was a guy who had the exact same scenario happening to him where it would go into limp mode. You know, if you stop the car, shut it off, turn it back on, put it into gear, then you'd get this full range of gears again. So to try and fix this, he was a mechanic. And so he changed out the solenoid. He did a whole bunch of like things to the transmission to help fix the problem, but none of the things he did fix the...
All of this blather from Ken is meant to inspire people after listening to it for hours over a year and a half. Wow, you know, Ken's really struggling. I better sign up for $5 a month to join his channel. By the way, our channel here is only $1.99. Ken starts at fucking $5. And like his straight live streams are terrible. He doesn't even try to entertain, and he's out of there in 1 hour. Oh, bye.
Problem. And then for whatever reason, he took off the wiring harness and sprayed electrical contact spray, I think it's called, basically cleaning all the electrical contacts in the wiring harness thing that is attached to possibly the firewall. So Paul looked up a video, and the guy, because I explained everything to Paul, exactly what was happening with this vehicle. He found a video of a guy explaining the exact same thing that happened to his vehicle, and he went through all these different procedures to try and fix the problem, and the thing that actually fixed the problem was the contact thing. So I'm not sure what I've told you when I first started the camera. I'm this loopy brain right now. So the mechanic at the transmission place, he looked at it and noticed that there's a new computer in here. I didn't put a new computer in it. I don't recall ever putting a new computer in this thing, but they seem to think...
Exactly. If he had any real problems going on in his life, I mean, he wouldn't blather on and on about this little shit, which is all made up anyway. You know, it's a prop van. It's like, oh, I'm barely getting, you know, it's just as fake as him pretending to be the Canadian everyman. And it's like, buddy, You had money to burn and you bought 2 German Volkswagens, Canadian Patriot.
That's where the problem is. So adding that and Paul's solution together makes me want to try it. So Paul's going to come up tomorrow or Sunday. I'm right behind a garbage truck. How that happened?
Look at Karen getting angry because somebody's got to work for a living with the garbage truck in front of him. Oh, poor Ken, first world problems.
Oh, now he's waving me around. Okay, now we're good to go. Solution together makes me...
I'll run it again. He gets the garbage truck in front of him. Poor Ken, he's inconvenienced for 9 seconds.
Want to try it. So Paul's going to come up tomorrow or Sunday. I'm right behind a garbage truck. How that happened? Oh, now he's waving me around. Okay, now we're good to go. So we're going to attempt to do that. Hopefully it's not raining tomorrow or Sunday. And the Leafs are still in it. They're such a good game. I just told Paul, I go, watching the third period was like watching the Leafs try to kill a 20-minute penalty. So that's what it felt like, because they were just basically working their hardest to not let Boston get a goal in, and Boston came so close so many times. I love Wall. He is an amazing goalie. I'm not sure what his stats are or whatever compared to our other goalie, but whenever I see Wall play, he just does such a good job, and I kind of want him to be our main goalie. But I'm sure you guys who know hockey way better than I do might have some other opinions about that, so let me know in the comments below. So there you go, people. Another day, another big question mark on what we should do. So right now I'm not in limp mode, and I'm doing 60, and I've got like 1,000 RPMs going, and so, you know, if it is that electrical thing, then we're golden. That would be amazing. Spending zero money on this vehicle would be really nice, instead of $3,500. Or buying a new vehicle, or even an expensive used vehicle. I don't want to do that right now. Well, I just wanted to touch base with you guys today and let you know what's going on. And I have to get home now and continue editing like crazy. I shot about 4 hours of footage at the Dollar Tree, and lots of cameras, lots of footage. Got to compile it all together, start trimming out all the fat, and then go back in and just start tightening everything up. It'll probably be a 2-parter, because I really don't want to take out a lot of the food stuff, and I tried a lot of food. That's the main reason why I shot so much footage, is because when I went in there, like the first time I went in there, I just bought a whole basket full of food, and it turned into like a mukbang almost, food extravaganza.
That's how it just fell off a cliff. You know, I say how about Julia, you know, most of the time her videos fall off a cliff. You know, and even though it's disgusting to have Ken beg at the end of his videos, he at least, you know, ends it in a, you know, he doesn't just let him fall. Most of the time, he doesn't let them fall off a cliff. So he just says, oh, I was at the dollar store and it turned into a food extravaganza. A food extravaganza is like when JP and Julia went to, I think, the Philippines or Singapore. They went to like this super fancy hotel, and that's KDRC was a fan, like most people. And they said it was really great to see such a fun couple enjoying this place. They really worked for their success. And they went into this giant buffet that had fucking everything, and it changed every other day. It was like, you know, paradise or something. That's a food extravaganza. Going to a fucking dollar store and getting 25 different shitty items is not a food Oh boy, I've been talking for an hour and a half. Let me get a drink. Food extravaganza. Okay, squirrel, I'll put it up there. It's a little bit blue. I'll put it up there. What the heck? So, all right. Now we approach end game, which is me tap dancing and wrapping up. 105 people. You guys are fabulous. We did Ken 4 pizzas at Tim Hortons. He's a total hypocrite. He's so deep into the fast food again. It's like, well, it didn't just happen. It's been happening for the last 3 months. He was pretending for the first month of the year. So 105 people want to thank all of you for coming by. I'm going to play Wayne and Schuster. We're going to talk for a little bit. And 107, we're going up. I'm sitting here dead in the water with no more footage, and we're getting more people in. Please hit the like button. That's what YouTube demands. I don't want to move my mouse. YouTube wants it. It'll push this video to more people if we get the more likes. So it's been fucking great. Thanks all you guys for coming by. Look, wait. Well, I got 103 people. Get your blood pressure checked.
Yeah, pig. Sure, I will.
Well, do it. What if you got high blood pressure? You don't even know. Go get it checked.
You want me to take advice from a talking pig spatula?
Yes, I do. Go do it.
Yeah, I'll do it eventually.
Do it. The next time you're in Walmart, just go to the pharmacy and stick your arm in that big machine. Okay, takes like 2 seconds. Actually, it takes 30 seconds. They don't charge you for it.
Wow, pig, you're really clearing the theater fast. You had 107, now it's 94.
The peanut gallery has been heard from. Yeah, go do that instead of buying pink salt. Great party, Mr. Pig, says Squirrel. Thanks, Squirrel. Thanks for the pig love, the funny comments. And, of course, just for the Muppet thing, too. Muppet! Squirrel! I need another drink. What are we working on? Well, okay, what did Ken do recently? Thanks for all the nice comments about the nice pig party. Glad that you digged it. Oh, yeah, the Dollar Tree. Pardon your pig. So we're going to work on whatever vlogs are hanging around that we haven't gotten to. And then we're going to go do, not tonight, then we're going to do Ken Goes to the fucking Dollar Tree. So we're going to hit that next. So we're working on shit. KDRC is working on stuff. I'm working on stuff. We're all working on. There's lots of working behind the scenes. Mr. Pig. Dollar Tree and a few days ago. Okay. Watch you work out at the store and seen the way stealth camping. In his maroon colored van. You could get a got that day. Great, Mr. Pig. Oink. Thanks, Mr. Pig. Run the Julie and the horse meat. No, that's like duplicating the content. I guess I could. It's just that I hate to say no to Reggae Universe because Reggae Universe is so nice and been a lot of pig love from Reggae Universe over the years too. However, I gotta say no because I'm all talked out and it's a Sunday night too. People are leaving the theater fast. Thank you very much, Purple Sheen. Thank you much, OBB. Squirrel. Purple Sheen again. Guy Smiley. I remember Guy Smiley. Look at those names. Guy Smiley. Great character, great title. I mean, great name, great character. There he is. Foghorn Kenhorn. Guy Smiley's telling us goodnight. Look at that. 86 people. 84.
People are leaving the theater quickly, pig. You're clearing the house.
I just want to thank Foghorn Leghorn for sneaking Guy Smiley in here. Great stuff. That's the best. Give me that stuff. I'm not looking. I'm not into the computer generated stuff. I like the old Warner Brothers cartoons and give me Muppets. Everything these days is like the CG shit. You can keep it. Well, I don't hate all of it. I mean, I like Beauty and the Beast back in the day. There was like a nice blending of the two different styles. Everything. And they all have the same. They just all feel the same to me. Roll it. I'm not rolling it. Sorry, I'm all talked out. Night Squirrel. Everybody's saying goodnight to each other.
Pig, you're getting behind the comments. Show's over. You're getting behind the comments.
Thanks for coming in here, Louie. What an avatar. Just a little speck. We know that's a cockroach. Oh, brother. Pig is trying out. That's my pig squeal. One of you guys asked me about a month ago. Squeal. I came up with this. And tonight, we're not going to try to push it past 2 hours. You want to know what's going to happen? If we push it past 2 hours, we got 15 minutes to go. Look, we started at 10, right? So if we're at 1 hour and 45 minutes of talking, the clock says 11:45, which perfectly makes sense. If we go over 2 hours, we'll be into Ken Domik's birthday. And oh yeah, okay. I'm planning to have an open chat tomorrow. We just talk about Ken because I didn't have time to do anything else. So we'll just hang out. We'll just have a bit of an open chat. We'll see what fucking happens. Thank you. Ken is garbage. Oh, yeah, we will. We will. Unless I get too busy, we'll just have an open chat for a while tomorrow. Yeah, in 14 minutes, Ken will be 58. And there he is, pretending to be poor. And why is he pretending? Because Carol inherited half of the value of a castle. You remember his video?
Oh, saying goodbye forever.
Oh, Ken's leaving YouTube.
No, we're losing a cottage.
Carol's father is a retired plumber. He built that cottage. It's huge. It's on the lake. They sold it. Carol got half. He went to a retirement home or assisted living, one of those places. That's how Ken does his streams, Mr. Ginger.
That's an hour. We're out of here.
You see, yeah, that's a fun one. Let's raise that tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to do it. 58 and eating like he's 18. That's a good one. I don't know. I wish I could tell you exactly. I appreciate people asking.
What's the time going to be, Peg?
I don't know. Hey, look. Reggae Universe got a good one in there. You sound a bit hoarse. You're right. I am a bit hoarse. Okay, I'm going to pull out Wayne and Schuster. Most for an opera, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And around here, it ain't over until we draw out Wayne and Schuster. Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
Eddie.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.
That was funny. Patrick shows up just as we're doing Wayne and Schuster. Says, "Hi, I just got here." And Squirrel gets him in 2 seconds. Hi and bye, Patrick. Well, it's been awesome, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I hope to run into you tomorrow. Ken's birthday. He's 58 years young. No, he's 58 years old. Oh, you don't look a day over 82. Look at that. I taught myself how to squeal. One of you guys asked me to do it about a month ago. Squeal, pig. And all I did was this. Well, I want to thank everybody again for coming by.
You already did that, pig.
I just, if I had more energy, I did it for like an hour and 50 minutes. There's a lot of talking from your pig.
We understand, pig. Just wrap it up and get off the stage.
Okay. Thanks everybody for coming by. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of pig love, great comments. And of course, if you're just sitting there quietly in a corner, enjoying it and not making any noise at all, we appreciate you too. Thanks everybody for coming by. Get your blood pressure checked. Be good. Be safe. Don't be like Ken. He's like a giant object lesson. It's not like we're sitting around hating on him. It's like, that's the kind of jerk you don't want to be like, There's a lot of Ken and shitty people all over the place, and fuck them, and don't be like that. Thanks for coming by, Nasir and Sari. Nasir and Sari, thank you for coming by. Good night to you too. Well, if I had a little bit more energy and more footage, I would keep going.
We know what you mean, pig. We know. Get off the stage.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Pig. Thank you, everyone.
Pig, if you say it one more time.
Okay, I will say it one more time. Then I'll be it. Thank you, everybody. Be safe.